Hey guys, let's make a Dollar Tree meal. The total cost of this meal will be $4. These 4 ingredients are all from the Dollar Tree. It's long grain white rice, a can of black beans, Hormel pepperoni, and a package of dried pineapple. And this is going to make sweet and spicy rice and beans. Here's the package of pepperoni, and the first thing we want to do is chop up the pepperoni into smaller pieces. And here's what the pepperoni looks like all chopped up. So what you want to do is you want to heat up a pan over medium-low heat and add the chopped pepperoni to the pan. You don't need to add any oil or butter or anything because the pepperoni has its own natural oils. I mean, you could look at it and kind of see how wet it is. That's from all the grease in the pepperoni. We also don't need to add any spices to this dish because the pepperoni has its own spices. So what we want to do is we want to cook these for a while on medium-low, and we're going to treat them almost as if they were kind of like bacon. So we're going to let the fat cook out a little bit, and they're going to get like a little bit crunchier. This is what the pepperoni looks like after about 5 minutes. I actually just turned the heat down on this because this is cooking a little bit too high now. But you can see a lot of the fat is rendering out of the pepperoni, and it's starting to take on a bit of a crispier texture. So while the pepperoni is cooking, what you want to do is you want to get your next ingredient ready, which would be the dried pineapple. And this bag of dried pineapple does not need to be chopped because it looks like it's in pretty small pieces already. If your dried pineapple has bigger chunks, you want to cut them down to pieces about this size. They're probably about 1/2 inch cubes. What you want to do is you want to cut them into pieces about the same size as a black bean. As you can see, this is what you're looking for. So these have been cooking about 8 minutes now, and I'm going to put the pineapple in. So you want to put the pineapple in, and then you want to stir it around. Try to get the pineapple all nicely coated with the oils from the pepperoni. Kind of reminds you almost like a Hawaiian pizza with pepperoni and pineapple. I think it just looks really good. So we're going to let this cook a little bit, and we're going to get our beans ready. So for the beans, you want to dump them into a colander, and you want to rinse them under running water until you no longer see bubbles forming on top of them from the water. All those bubbles are the gas that will develop in your body if they're not rinsed. So if you want to avoid getting gas from beans, definitely rinse them before you use them. So as you're rinsing the beans, you can see that everything continued to cook and the pepperonis are starting to really get crispy like bacon would. So we're going to dump the beans into the pot, and we're going to stir it up so everything is well combined. And then we're going to add some water. I'm adding 2 cups of water to the pot. We're going to stir that around, and then we're going to add our rice. So I'm going to add about 1.5 cups of rice. And then we're going to stir that into the bean mixture. We're going to add 1 more cup of water. Then we want to put this back on high, and we're going to bring this to a boil. Okay, so now the pot has come to a boil, so what we want to do is we want to lower it to a simmer. We want to cover it, and we want to let it cook until the rice is done. And what I should have done is I should have rinsed the rice off before I put it in the pot, because you can see all the starch, see all this white stuff? This is all the starch from the rice. It's kind of risen to the top. You could skim off some of it if you like to. Not necessary, it's not going to change the flavor, but it's just going to reduce the starch content a little bit. So we're going to reduce the heat on this to low, and we're going to cover it, and we're going to let it simmer. So this has been cooking for 10 minutes already, and 10 minutes is pretty much all that it needs. Because if you open the pot, this is what you'll see. Lovely rice and beans. Absolutely yummy. You're going to want to stir it around a little bit. And as you can see, this makes a lot. So it's definitely economical. You know, for 4 ingredients, for $4, you can get 4 meals out of this. Serve 4 people. That's $1 per meal. Not bad. Now, if we wanted to make this $5, I would add some Louisiana hot sauce. But people can add that as they're eating it. And this is from Dollar Tree also. Here's what it looks like on a plate. And let's taste this. So we have some sweetness from the pineapple. A little bit of spiciness from the pepperoni. It ends up tasting more like bacon. It's like it adds a smoky flavor. We have the rice and the beans. It's really, really good. So the pineapple retains a bit of its texture, and it adds a bit of like a firm bite to the dish, because obviously the rice and the beans are very soft, and the pepperoni is not crunchy because it's obviously been cooked in the water. Wow, this is really, really good. I don't even think it needs any salt and pepper because the pepperoni is salty. And the only thing, if you want to add a little bit more heat to it, because these pepperoni are not very spicy, definitely add some hot sauce or a little bit of cayenne pepper, and that would up the heat quotient. But it's perfectly fine how it is. It's just really a more mild dish. Those pineapple are so good. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you'd like me to post more videos. And please visit my website at carriehalwell.com. You could also check me out on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Pinterest. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.